Ooh, that is an icy planet. Oh, but it looks so pretty. Be cool if you could unlock customization for your ship's colors.
Moment of your time, Commander.
Oh?
Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now.
Honestly,
Might
don't
be
even
hard to
remember.
believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again.
Wasn't this about research considered heretical?
That's where the error occurred, I believe. Others judged it such. I shut it down. Believe I was wrong to do so. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass on account of my decision.
Oh, I've never met an Order heretic before. Is she bad at math?
Hardly. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's one of the finest minds to ever grace the Order. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the Order back on its intended path.
We can go right now if you'd like.
Do appreciate it, Commander.
Oh man, who do I pick? Can I see the map of this place before? Oh, I can. Oh, she's a biggin. Okay, so that's where I am. As this thing is there. The midpoint to the end point. That must be hers. Okay, so we'll take Azza and Marisol, and then come back for Inez. I think. Did I even get Marisol's first upgrade? I don't think I have. Have I gotten Azza's first upgrade? Yes. Yes, I have. Yeah, Marisol, I don't think I've done the first upgrade for her, have I? Oh, I can't check from this menu. Ooh. This has to be the planet with the ursopods. I want to see the bears. That's so cool that any ammo just works in this gun. That's insane. Oh. Huh. There's lava on this ice planet. That's weird. It would be cool if there was a gun that fired bits as... Oh, I guess bits are digital, but it would be cool if there was a one that fired bits as ammo. You would run out of ammo pretty quick, though, I think. Mission Benvit. Hello.
What could possibly be keeping the repair personnel so long? Oh, greetings. By any chance, did you happen to encounter the repair personnel I dispatched to Resistor Bank 2789B12?
No. What's wrong with the resistor bank?
Our new JTY-1030 resistor banks are built with enough durability to suffer through a tremendous amount of misuse. But the brutish handling by the Protectorate is too much for it. The misuse is causing moisture uptake, which causes the resistors to give off more heat. In the snow, that means more moisture, which means even more heat. I'm sure you can observe that the problem is cyclical in nature. I don't suppose you'd be willing to aid me in fixing this?
Where can I find it?
It's down in the valley just southwest of the archive. The heat has liquefied all the snow off the glass surface. It is an easy location to observe.
Any idea what could be keeping the repair person?
Ursopods, Protectorate forces, rogue scrappers, blizzards, mantisaurs, maybe even Auntie's choice forces. Truly a smorgasbord of unfortunate options.
Why is the excess heat such a problem?
In the short term, it's wreaking havoc with the weather and causing small, localized blizzards. Long term, the archive would suffer irreparable damage to multiple systems. Undoubtedly, this would reduce its maximum operations per millisecond. Obviously, this is unacceptable. I loathe that, for now, our actions may aid the Protectorate. But we must protect the archive.
So is the archive the end goal of the game? Like, once I do that, it's done? Or is that just, like, the next stage? Sure, I can help you out.
This is most appreciated. Unfortunately, the previous repair personnel took the only repair kit I had on hand. I'll mark the coordinates of the resistor bank on your map, but locating the repair personnel will be up to you. If you find him, you find the kit. I hope. Otherwise, the repair will be most difficult. I'll guide you.
My engineering skill is pretty high. Where is this now? Over there. Wait, is that that must be the archive then? That's saying that's where I go for... Oh, this place is even bigger. Okay. One thing at a time. Whoever's quest I completely finish first, I'll come back to the ship and get the other companion.
It's quite conducive for cooling the archive, and unconducive for me feeling my fingers.
Hey guys, what you doing?
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite be damned. Hold.
Exemplar
We're
Faraday.
presently observing a ceasefire with Auntie's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden reversal. Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire.
Thanks for the warning. So then may I ask what you're doing out here?
Gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior. Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty, but that's our problem, not yours.
Oh. Sounds like you're having a rough time.
Cloister has been a difficult front, and losing the archive, first to the invaders and now to the Protectorate, has made it even more painful. Never mind the rifts. If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden.
Laplace.
Follow this path and you can't miss it.
What's that?
Only the finest place on this ice ball. Words aren't sufficient to capture its many quality attributes. Best you observe it yourself.
Oh.
Avalanche collapsed part of the tunnel to the garden, so the safest path is along the cliffside here. Mind your step.
Oh. Okay. This cliffside here? Where's the tunnel go? Oh, there's a building. It is all stealing. Why does that crate look like it was already opened? I'm assuming if you were to steal bits and ammo, it can't be marked stolen because it just goes into... Oh. The cleaner... Sean the Cleaner Steward. Okay, Sean, nice to meet you. Oh.
I find your proposed time frame leisurely. Unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse. Burying us beneath the snow benefits no one.
So long as we are operating within the statistical parameters given to us. I see absolutely no reason to delay. Pick up the pace.
Well, maybe by the time you finish this area, they will have made it through. Or maybe it's once you...
You at least determined the cause of the avalanche.
Inconclusive at present. Potential causes for weakened snowpack include mortar fire, a crashed ship, perhaps even a small rift developing near the peak.
Architect, preserve me from guesswork. I want more concrete answers before the week is out. This cannot happen again.
I do recall a frantic scout filing a report predicting this eventuality. Perhaps a reviewing of his statistics may yield a full explanation.
Okay, you guys... You keep at... Ooh. Oh, that's so cool. I love me a glass floor and or ceiling. The literal kind, not the metaphorical kind. That must be the archive, given its impressiveness. Order Sniper Emeritus. Order Incendiarist. Incendiarist.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
Thank you. Why do you have a unique name? Unless Emeritus is a title and not a name. Is this the other end of that tunnel? No, this is something else. Ooh, ferrochromium. Aren't these usually guarded by animals? I guess not. Hello? Can I look in the crate? Okay, that's a fun little distraction for nothing. I like the ambient track here. Very Metroid, not Metroid Prime, but well, it's not even. Oh, Emeritus is a title.
Did you receive your personalized order prediction yet? I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the first one I've received since deployment.
Honestly, the ones you get in the field are lifesavers. I would have been dead 3 times over without mine.
Oh, that does set my mind at ease. Now, let's see. Mine says, don't consume tea this morning. Oh,
You already consumed this morning's tea, haven't you?
yes.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Ooh, look at all the goodies I can't take. Are there no unique characters here? Gotta be one. Ooh, are there bounties here? The Mangler, Mantisaur Queen. Wanted Buckshot Bill. Crimes organized and disorganized pillaging, theft and ransoming of research, miscellaneous murder, reckless and constant discharging of a firearm, exponentially increasing noise violations. Once decorated soldier of Auntie's choice, Buckshot Bill was motivated only by one thing, the acquisition of progressively larger and louder firearms. Apparently dissatisfied with the selection of mediocre standard issue Auntie's choice weapons, Bill convinced his unit to desert. He and his bandits have pillaged a number of Order convoys, stealing the research and technology within. He and his lackeys were last spotted in the northeast region of Cloister, near an isolated excogitation chapel. Locate Buckshot Bill, prevent him... Okay. So where are these now? There. Hello? Game? Thank you. It has a weird prioritizing of markers sometimes that I'm not a fan of. Is this the other end of the tunnel that's collapsed? I guess it doesn't really matter because you can just fast travel. I should check how many mag picks I have, because I keep using them and Niles isn't with me at all times. 11. Alright, next time I'm at a workbench, I should probably craft a few more. I'm surprised there isn't a crafting bench somewhere with these guys. So is this place Laplace's garden? Golden out. Laplace's garden.
Heard that rift near the... Halt!
Oh.
The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, he said nothing about admitting questionable... allies. Cultist. Agitators are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait outside.
How'd you like to find your insides waiting outside?
I find that an improbable outcome were we to engage in violent conflict.
We're on the same side here. Can't you make an exception?
Laureate Beckett did impress the importance of not delaying you. Very well, head on in. But behave yourselves. The garden is something of a fragile ecosystem.
Well, that was easy. Oh, it's an actual... what am I about to see, given the loading screen? Is this gonna be hoity-toity, rich and famous? Junior Seer Amaryllis. Do you?
Oh, I was not expecting you to be in the company of a cultist.
A cultist and her extremely sharp knife.
Shall I?
What was that voice crack?
No, that won't be necessary. Where was I? Oh, yes, I remember now. On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right.
Artificer Laura, it sounds important. What can you tell me about her?
The Artificer Laureate is head of the Department of Applied Scientism, overseeing the exemplars, or craftsmen, of our order. Weapons and technology all fall under her purview.
You said presiding bishop is indisposed. Is she sick?
Oh no, not at all. The presiding bishop routinely spends time in a sensory deprivation chamber to hone her mental faculties.
I want to go in one of those
Though
one
she
time.
does seem to be logging more hours in the chamber of late, but I'm certain that's all part of the plan. The rest of the Laureate Council is capable of managing affairs while the presiding bishop is occupied. Really, it's no reason for concern. Nothing in the garden is.
Oh, you guys also having infighting and sabotage? Place seems awfully calm for being in a war zone.
Look around you. I don't see a battlefield. Do you?
You know what I mean. The war against the Protectorate. Ooh, no, but I also don't see any refugees despite an abundance of livable space.
I'm quite sure I don't know what refugees you're referring to.
Don't lie to me. I've been to Golden Ridge. It's obvious how bad things are.
I fear our conversation has drifted from its central thesis. Continuing along this current trajectory seems unwise.
What, are
Can
you
I
guys
help
all
answer any
brainwashed
other
too?
queries for you?
What is happening here? What about Vicar Alden?
Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs.
Tell me more about Belvedere Hall.
Belvedere Hall used to serve primarily as the garden's hub for all manner of research, instruction, and study. A beacon on the hill of progress.
Bacon? You said used to. What's changed?
Since the Order's forced dispossession of Spirton and the Archive, many spaces within the hall have been repurposed to serve as a temporary headquarters. Which is to say, please excuse our mess. We're still remodeling.
Thanks.
May all your problems precede solutions.
Yeah, you weren't sketchy at all. Remember, I is imaginary. Ooh. I kind of like that saying, even if it's a really heavily nerdy...
Just me? Or does something seem... Oh, never mind.
Yes, Marisol, something seems very wrong. Like, tremendously wrong. Caffeine... Caffeintegration point. Caffeine integration?
Cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry.
Are you Charles? Okay, bye, Charles. Persephone Doyle. You have a cool name.
Integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today?
A what? What are convictions?
Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter. Interested?
I'm more interested in conversation. I certainly am. I'll take 5, no 10.
Let's start with 1 and see how it takes. Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional?
That's a pretty intimate question. We've only just met.
No need to start chewing erasers. I'll be gentle. Promise.
I don't like this. Now I'm more uncomfortable. Professional setback, sure.
Expand on that for me.
Have you seen The Rift in the Sky? That went without a promotion. It was a state of suspended animation, but still. That one.
Oh, well, that's certainly specific. You will soon regain your professional momentum. augmented by your recent period of rest and reassessment.
Thanks, I guess I feel strangely better.
Good. Never forget that you are a valuable factor in the universal equation and necessary to advancing the plan. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered.
Eh? I'm not sure what you mean.
Come now, don't tell me you haven't noticed our particular strain of hospitality here in the garden. I can only imagine how odd such an abundance of tranquility and friendliness must seem when contrasted with, well, anywhere else in Arcadia, especially in the middle of a war, and so near active fighting. Almost unfeasible, wouldn't you say?
You know, you do a passable impression of a scientician. Did you grow up near one of our settlements? Have a few years of order training?
I'm quite sure I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I understand you may technically count as a member, but there's a perfunctory element to your articulation. You don't believe in the plan, and you're clearly up to something.
Oh.
She sized you up almost immediately, Commander. Been softly probing you for information. I clocked her the first moment she opened her mouth.
I trust you. I do. You're rarely wrong about, well, anything, really.
Appreciate that. I spent decades undercover with only self-affirmations to assuage my
I forgot how cool
morale.
Marisol is.
Well, do I have to shoot up the place? Or will you come clean immediately? Who do you work for, little mole?
By the architect, keep your voice down, please. Even if what you say is true, this isn't a conversation best had amidst present company. Let's talk somewhere more private. Behind the CAF integration point, perhaps?
Who does she work for? Now I'm interested and confused. Junior Caffeine Celebrant Runge. Oh, does he take up the,
Hello. Welcome to CAF Integration Point. I'm Junior Caffeine Celebrant Runge, and I'll be happy to assist you today.
What can you tell me about your colleague?
Oh, she's a real top-of-class type. Smart, but also patient. I struggle sometimes with my advanced courses, but Persephone's been tutoring me after work hours.
She sounds like a great person.
I'm just glad she doesn't mind teaching the same lesson twice. Anyway, I'd hate to waste any more of your free study period with my idle thoughts. Anything else I can help with?
That's it for now. Where'd she go? Also, is this a quest? Oh.
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous.
Smooth eyebrow. I think I have some idea.
Dear me. I hope you weren't expecting some illicit tryst. You wicked thing. On the contrary, I need your help proving a certain theory of mine. I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden.
Oh? What are you talking about?
The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
Why would they do that? You don't seem like you're affected.
I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough.
Fine, but why would the Order want to do this? What's the partial effect feel like?
It makes the mind quieter, like closing the door on a screaming crowd. It's not unpleasant.
Yeah, why would they do this?
Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder.
If what you're saying is true, we need to tell people.
Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, Imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance.
Who are you working for, Who are you working for, Persephone? Is it Auntie's choice?
I represent a group of information traders
Oh, you're
who
Sub
would pay
Rosa.
well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested?
You're with Sub Rosa, aren't you?
So you've heard of us. Good.
Is her title going to
That
change
makes
on the
this
right?
easier. My primary
Oh.
task has been to watch the order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value than mere rumor.
So what happens if I hand over the sample?
Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. We only mean to study the drug and consider all of its many applications. I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide more detail than that.
Sure.
All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood?
Understood. Wait, if the drug is in the water... Well, no, it's diluted.
It's too diluted by the time it enters circulation. I need the unfiltered drug, which is only accessible to those working in water reconditioning.
Anything else you can do to help me with the task?
Outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure I have something that'll make your job a little easier.
Maybe later. Controlling for convenience. Ooh. Vicar Udicott?
What a lamentable state of affairs. I remember the days when Laplace's garden lived up to its estimable purpose. Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair, pedagogy in the park.
Pedagogy?
Even the lights above our heads have winked out like stars taken down from the sky.
You should try... Ooh. Try focusing on the good?
Imagine if your life depended on a surgeon who was practically perfect. Such a qualifier might dilute your confidence then, hmm? Nevertheless, one must persist. The plan is good. The shadow of ignorance cannot withstand its light.
You mentioned issue with the lights. You know what the problem is?
Oh, I couldn't say. This isn't my college, as it were. I'm a vicar. I tend to people's philosophical needs and leave the management of the garden to others.
I have an idea. Why don't you fix the lights?
And purloin from you such a perfect opportunity to serve the plan? I wouldn't dare cogitate on it. Besides, I don't know the first thing about such repairs. Why, I'd be more apt to electrocute myself than anything else.
Probably that's why I suggested it. Through the plan, all things are possible. Isn't that right?
Through the plan, yes. Yes, I dare say you're right. This must be the true intention behind our meeting. Stand back now and observe the proficiency of a true disciple of the plan.
Oh, did I just make a mistake? Uh-oh. Please don't die. Alright, so you might want to move. Okay. I didn't want that to happen. I didn't know it would happen. I kind of just saw a speech check and did it. Can I do that before even talking to her?
You're back. Any luck with the
Okay.
sample?
Crash course. Wait, what?
Back.
What was that last
Any
thing?
luck with the sample?
Crash course in telemetry.
What a lamentable state of affairs.
Oh, I can't fix that.
I remember. Now look at
Okay,
it.
so what time?
Nevertheless, one must. Oh, I couldn't say.
I think you got the wrong
My
person. I don't know how to
college
fix
as
your
a-
lights.
Oh, no? What a tremendous disappointment. Perhaps in time you will acquire the necessary skills in return. Or someone else will come along, as is the way of things.
Vicar Udicott? Is there another solution to this, or do I just not get to do this because I don't have hack? It doesn't look like there's anything to be done here. You know, let me save. Well, I might have locked myself out of the speech check now, but... Does this actually do anything?
You've returned. And besides, I don't.
That doesn't seem to have fixed anything. Okay. So. No, that's too messed up. I can't fix the lights, sorry. Maybe I can fix it externally somewhere else? What is this?
A second makeup exam will not be off, so I hope you studied this time, Briar. You may begin now.
This exam might be as well be in another language. You cannot decipher any of the questions, let alone begin to guess the answers.
Right. No pressure. Shh. If I'm caught talking during this makeup exam, oh, what does it matter? Can't mark the occipital from the parietal with these voided questions. And is there something wrong with the air recyclers? It's getting hard to breathe.
No, I don't see or hear any telltale signs of malfunction. Wait, constructor's not looking. What's the first question?
My vision's gone a bit fuzzy, but the exam's right here on the monitor. Have a look.
Second thought, I'm not sure you'll learn anything if I just give you the answer.
You asked!
Relax, I'm gonna help you. I just wanted to see you sweat a little.
I'm already perspiring beyond acceptable odor levels. Thank you. I'm sure I'd recover my wits enough to tackle the rest of the test if you can just help me make sense of the first question. Just be discreet, won't you? My vision's gone a bit fuzzy, but the exam's right here on the monitor.
Oh my god, explosives. Required info not found and explosives.
I'm sure I'd recover my wits enough to tackle the rest of the test if you can just help me make sense of the...
I can't make sense of it. I don't have explosives 7. I want to see maybe I could pickpocket him. Oh, I can take this? Okay. Well, good luck with that. Unless, hold on. I could always try the good old bucket. Oh, this thing's... It's so bad. You've gained Adreno Bubble Up Premium. Oh, right. Nope. Okay. Right. Now, so if I do that, I have to That's why it happened. Bubble of Ultra Premium heals 225. Oh. So that would be pretty good to combine because that removes toxicity drain.
is with the anomalous behavior?
So now I guess we're getting into the part of the game where you just can't have checks for everything.
On a scale of 1 to 100, how pleased are you with the garden in its current state? Please, try to capture your exact
Canvasser.
satisfaction to the nearest 10th integer.
Oh, 100? Certainly. That's the right answer, isn't it? I can show my math if you need. I'd really love to stay.
Determining the remainder of your stay in Laplace's garden is not the purpose of this survey, but your unprompted insecurity has been noted.
Man, why can't any place just be chill in this game? I guess that's the point, is that there is no, like, real good side to things here. I do like this gun, but the sparks flying out of the ammo dump, are a little distracting.
Smart researchers patronize the scientician's surplus. Quality goods at algorithmically determined prices.
Oh.
From a composer predicted to have 3 well-liked melodies and become allergic to water this year.
Purveyor Elwoods. Hello, Experience. How are you? Sawed-off heavy machine gun. Ooh. What is behind all these locks? Or is this just to the outside? Oh, okay, well. Steel tenured cuirass. Is that a generic item or is that a unique one? I don't know.
Strange to see all this vacant space after the overcrowding at Matriarch's Mercy. Plenty of room for refugees here. If only the Order administrants got their act together.
Oh. So she doesn't. Oh, Marisol still has a lot of quests to go then. I can get the recipe for small plasma charge? Absolutely, thank you. Now I can craft 2 ammunition types. State of mild disquiet. I was recently made aware of a not oft-used complaint box. How quaint. In truth, I have no complaints, only one particular quandary. Some of my neighbors were reassigned recently, yet no one has come to take their place. Where have they gone? Why did their quarters remain empty? Would it not be more appropriate to fill these dormitories with more inquiring minds? Laplace's garden remains as beautiful as ever, but it can feel a bit isolating at times. Anyway, thank you for listening. It's so weird how some items in here are stolen, some items are not. Like, that's not, that is. What?
How did your hypothesis about the flowers fare?
Exposing them to melodic sound waves on a consistent basis did affect improvements on their overall growth.
And you controlled for the amount of carbon dioxide expelled from your mouth during these musical sequences?
More testing may be required.
I've heard that in real life. People say swear that singing will make your plants grow better, but in fact it's probably just the breath you're breathing on them. Is this trespassing? It sure is. Whoops. Gain entry to water conditioning. Well, I'm here. I might as well try to get in there. There must be a late game. There must be a better way to stealth camouflage than the bucket helmet. Can't Acquire a sample of the drug. From where? Actually, there doesn't seem to be anyone here. Oh, okay. Sample of perspective, liquid tracer. Flocculation system. This is a collect sample. Input passcode. Perspective and collected. Please remove your sample from distribution tube now. Updated treatment schedule. 0.5 Monday, 0.25 Tuesday, 0.4 Wednesday, 0.3 Thursday, 0.15 Friday, 0.05 Saturday, 0.1 Sunday. Missions inquire. Oh. Like perspective sample. Liquid tracer. Where do I find liquid tracer? I mean, it seems like this is it for as much as the water plant goes. Let's see. Liquid tracer. Where do you get this? You'll be able to acquire it by informing about the spy. Oh. Oh, so this is if you want to do the bad path. I don't want to do the bad path. I would rather people understand what's going on here. Although, it is hard to raise... It is difficult to raise the Order's, liking of you.
I hope you have good news for me.
Oh. What the hell's this one? Crash course in telemetry. Yes, here's the sample you asked for.
I knew I had the right person for the job.
Ooh!
You've saved me quite the headache. Your reward, as promised.
So, what are the... Okay, what's this quest called? Zapper. Waistcoat. I got a bunch of stuff. Only for convenience. Default rewards. Plasma pistol, frost converter, plasma pistol, frost converter. 1 reputation. So you either get 15 reputation for Sub Rosa or 1 reputation for the Order. What's next for you?
Aw, wondering if you'll ever see me again? Precious. I'll remain in the garden a little while longer, but it would be best if we limited contact with one another. No offense. But who knows? The plan mystifies even the greatest minds. Perhaps our paths will intersect again someday.
Okay. Oh. Hello. Oh, I need to check out what I got. Clear throat.
If you need to discharge any sputum, I ask you kindly aim such accretions away from my general direction. Thank you.
Sorry. Oh, good. You're alive. I wasn't sure.
No, not dead. Not yet. Nor imminently, one hopes. I am merely waiting.
For what?
I have no idea. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today, right here, at these very coordinates.
Is it happening right now?
Unclear. I'm inclined to think this conversation may contain some...
Damn, look at this guy's gear.
value. but I'll need to run a few more calculations to be sure. Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis, and not terribly good at informal introductions, evidently.
Commander Zombie. I have a lot of fancy titles too, I just can't remember them at the moment. Commander Zombie, nice to meet you, Lord Beckett.
Forgive me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to keep my skin microbiome free of exogenetic cells. You understand. But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent we've been expecting. I knew loitering at this location would yield results. I, don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance?
I don't even know what that is.
Excogitation chapels are order residencies where one can meditate in solitude on specific theorems relating to the plan. They're scattered all around Cloister. Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio logs routinely kept by the scientician in residence. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable to get my hands on the last of these recordings.
You mentioned breakthroughs? Like what?
All confidential, I'm afraid. Many are still under peer review, but I can assure you, their value is commensurate with, why, the discovery of gravity, or has the potential to be.
Say no more. I'm on the case. I'll hunt down these audio logs for you.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly ask you to endanger yourself by seeking out these logs. Cloister is rather treacherous, and some of the chapels are difficult to reach by design. However, if you happened upon these chapels and recovered these logs, I would most certainly be interested in their contents. By my reckoning, the amount of logs to be collected is 4. You have that? 4. No more, no less. Each chapel should have at least one somewhere inside.
Well, I have you. There's something else I'd like to discuss.
I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
I like his outfit. Can you speak to rumors about an experiment involving the garden's water supply?
How do you know about that? I mean, that is quite the allegation. I deny it effusively.
I don't like liars, Oracle Laureate. Want to reconsider your answer?
Yes, actually. Now that you mention it,
Oh, that perk's coming in handy now.
Cleverly sussed out, Laplace's garden is the subject of an experiment into social conditioning, or curating, if you will, through the use of therapeutic pharmacology.
I'm listening.
We have been administering a pharmaceutical to the population of the garden via the water supply that aids in emotional regulation. We call it perspective. It's odorless, harmless. Well, apart from the withdrawal, but I can assure you we have our best minds working on that little issue. Minor complication at worst.
What kind of withdrawal symptoms?
Irritation, paranoia, increased desire to gamble, oddly enough. All manageable conditions, of course. We are increasingly operating with fewer resources, however, and most regrettably, we've had to eject more and more subjects from the experiment in order to continue it. In a plan-perfected universe, we would have ample time to wean participants off perspective before sending them out of the garden. But, alas, we do not live in that universe. Yet.
I don't know. Something about this feels off.
Fortunately, your discomfort is not a determining factor in the continuation of the program. Primarily, though not exclusively, because you don't live here, at any rate. I have no interest in debating the ethics of this experiment with a layperson. No offense.
I have some general questions.
Don't we all?
I trust you heard about Wiley's takeover of Alexandria Monastery. Any thoughts on that?
Nothing beyond what I already included in my 165-page summary of the incident. Why do you ask?
Wiley said he would be resigning from the Order, so what happens to him now?
His resignation has been duly received and accepted. Where he goes from here or what he does now is up to him. I expect we won't hear from him anytime soon. On a more positive note, the Department of Predictive Analysis's biennial summits will be far less contentious.
I was just curious if you could shed a little more light on Wiley's motivations.
Landon Wiley was afflicted by that which strickens all scholars, the desire to effect change, to advance the plan at any cost. Were his methods wrong? Unequivocally. Should he have come to me with his concerns? Undeniably. But was his conclusion categorically sound? That remains debatable.
Well, I have to admit he made a lot of good points. The order does seem in need of reformation.
By the architect, no. The order needs less change, not more. I agree we need to return to our fundamentals, but I'm quite sure my definition of that differs from Wiley's and his cohorts. But let's move on to other topics, please. All this fractious talk is giving me a stomachache and... oh, I just got rid of the last one.
I want to know more about Laplace's garden.
Oh, the garden is a marvel, isn't it? A prime example of how this colony could function if led by science and rationality instead of fear and oppression. Everything within the garden was meticulously selected by a committee of the Order's best archivists to provide for mental clarity and focus. My word, you should have seen the debates over the shrubbery. I've never witnessed such passionate discourse over foliage of all things.
Can you tell me more about the Order's history on Cloister?
And what a history it is. The Order of the Ascendant, along with the Archive, has been headquartered on this moon since the founding of the colony. It was given to us by the matriarch herself. She understood how vital our contributions would be to Arcadian society, which some have forgotten. It is why we're here, in fact. Cloister has two things in abundance: ice and geothermal power. Both made it the ideal location for the archive, and we've utilized its vast computational power ever since.
How useful could it... Shame you don't have access to it now.
Indeed. It's been a favorite bone fought over by the dogs of war, but I have every confidence it will end up back under Order control sometime in the next year. Or 7.
Talk about something else?
What other stray inquiries occupy your mind?
I need to gain access to the archive.
Impossible, I'm afraid. The Protectorate is rather well entrenched at present, and nothing short of an all-out siege is likely to dislodge them. If you're determined, I recommend consulting with the presiding bishop on the matter. She can tell you more.
Okay. So the thing for Cloister, I guess, is find audio logs. Place is nice, but the water... Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. One of the automechs that handles food distribution tripped on the box. Started babbling about fish, plankton, sea greens, and protein from the sea over and over, just repeating a list of Garden's favorite food stores. Quick memory ripe seemed to correct the error.
For pity's sake, is it the pump or the sealant?
I can fix this. I'm gonna fix the fountain, I think.
Oh, praise the architect. I hear water running. Come see, it's beautiful.
Novice Point, you've been assigned the honorable duty of fountain repair. The fountain is more than a water feature. The fountain is a metaphor for Laplace's garden. When it springs, the garden flourishes. When it goes dry, the garden wilts. Repairing this fountain will be the apex of your achievement. A one-man battle against a scourge of imperfection. We expect great things of you. Oh, it's pretty, I guess.
I'd provide compensation, but isn't the garden's beautification a reward in and of itself?
Sure. The first cave dweller to stand upright and peer into the night sky must have been afraid. for they could not perceive their place in the universe as we perceive ours. When you look upon the expanding rifts, do not fear. The rift is a part of the same universal equation as the fragrant flower, the lily sprat, and you. We are all insignificant variables in the perfection of the cosmos. Instead of dread, choose delight. Instead of fear, choose wonder. I mean, they're also kind of a little too far into the equation stuff, but at least they're not so hammer over the head about it. Can I? Whoops, I'm falling. Huh? Okay, what else is there to find here? So you need to fix... Oh wait, the lights are working. What? I'm confused. Or is it specifically... those lights, I guess? No, I don't see...
Every day treating the same strains and abrasions. My tenure for a multifactorial disorder. The operating theater is not conducting viewing dissections at this time.
Okay.
That is not an invitation to return to your study and perform exploratory surgery on yourself or a willing volunteer, just to be clear.
That you felt compelled to give that warning is a little concerning.
Not as concerning as some of the scenes I have been called to in the middle of the night. I assure you, the warning is justified. But I trust you are here for a reason other than to discuss scalpel-happy novices.
Required quest controlling for convenience. Oh. I'll be going now. I guess I could have asked around a little bit more for that quest. Anything cool back here? Any pitchball cards? That's a dead person. Like that I can take. So strange. Alright, have I been everywhere yet? That's kind of hard to keep track. This was the store where I broke in. This was this place, okay. That was the water treatment place. What else is there to do here? Application was list the order support. Process rift data. Meet with Ruth. Alright, I guess going up the stairs. Or do I want to go more up the stairs?
Lift access is currently restricted. Keep moving.
Is it?
Hey! Only security personnel are permitted in this booth. Leave. Please. At this time, residents of Laplace's garden are not permitted beyond this point.
Okay, well at least they're polite. Oh right, I keep forgetting I got stuff. Odor of the Ascendant Kilo. 375 over duration. This is just better. Like, in every way. Okay. Was it a gun I got? A weapon? Zapper. Swing rate. Oh, it's a melee weapon. Sleepy time. Sneak attacks with this weapon harmlessly shock the target, automatically paralyzing them. This is free to believe anyone knocked out by this weapon is just unconscious. Oh, so is it an instant kill? Sleep has been called the Little Death. Stealthy attacks with his baton apply a lot of sleep. So is this just an instant kill stealth weapon? Like anything else? Waistcoat. Arbiter Van... When did I get this? Oh, I got this from... First aid. Whenever you take damage in combat, gain an attacking +1 crit chance. Oh. 20% of income. Oh, okay. These are pretty good. That must have been from Tristan. Ugh, the Gary armor. Oh. Overt Venetian mask. Ooh. Oh, that's awful. I love it. Can I spin my character around? How do I do that? Oh, it's awful and I love it. Alas, I also love the Moon Man mask. And I just remember doing that means I have to equip this again.
Agent, over here.
Where is here? Vicar Laureate Alden Levin.
Ah, there you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiations.
Oh, you were the guy at the place.
Auntie's choice and the Order will soon be rivals no longer. Just think of all we can accomplish if our two sides reject fractiousness and combine our efforts. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides. Engender trust. Gertie and I will let you know when it's time to move forward.
You can rely on me, Vicar.
In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
I got the same exact warning from the other guys. Have to keep that in mind. Although, what am I, 16 or 17? 17 speech? 2 more levels I can get it to 18? I should be fine. Can I come in here? Lecture hall? No. Relaxation room? Oh, put the gun away. And I miss soda. I can't drink it anymore. Every time I see soda anywhere, it makes me sad. Okay. Place is okay so far. Oh. That's my person to speak to. Hello. Consolator Philo Tresmer.
Hello, stranger.
Oh man, mustache.
Mercenary. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Any undue rage you note in my tone is not at all related to the recent coup in my beloved protectorate. I do so dearly love residing in a nest of traitors, waiting for them to capitulate, unable to aid my fellows at home. It is truly a wonderful feeling.
Call me a mind reader, but I think you may want to be somewhere else.
I cannot leave. My sovereign-given task is to bring the Order back into the Protectorate fold. But now it seems as if I must also bring the Protectorate into its own fold. One deed at a time, Philo.
I didn't expect to see anyone from the Protectorate in the heart of Order territory. That coup was a nasty surprise, huh?
I've proudly served the Protectorate my whole life. Now look at it. Traitors from without, traitors from within. It's enough to make
I wish I
an
had
old
Tristan
man
with me here.
despair. That consul. I never trusted that miserable bastard. His betrayal is so galling, I'd almost care to join the armed forces to bring him to justice myself. But my hands quaver with age, and the Sovereign has tasked me with my own duty. I must see it to completion before all else.
I think someone called a consulator would be more friendly, polite, diplomatic.
Listen, you. The Protectorate does not do delegation. The Protectorate has a will that must be upheld. My presence here is a display of more faith than these fools deserve. Niceties are irrelevant, and likely detrimental to the task at hand. I am here to make the Order see the error of their ways. All other particulates are frivolous.
Okay, if you hate the Order so much, what are you doing here?
Hate is an inaccurate phrase. I find them arrogant and exasperating. Without the Protectorate, this little organization would have no holdings to squat in. I am here because the Sovereign has tasked me with bringing these wayward, pretentious toddlers back into the Protectorate fold. Unfortunately, my time here has taught me that only mass death has the power to change the local hearts and minds. Perhaps enough will be alive to save afterwards.
I didn't I say this already?
I am not just anyone.
Oh.
The duty of
If
a
I asked this.
liaison is of the utmost importance, requiring due diligence and delicacy. Though I suppose it a mite strange that this task fell to me, is I'd urge the vehement tanning of any wayward body bent on disrespecting the Protectorate, which would now include the Protectorate at large. Madness. Slandering my beloved sovereign. Following that feckless consul. Makes my blood boil.
Man, I wish Tristan was here with me. Didn't you? That's tough.
We'll see this through yet.
I don't want to insult him. I'll be going now. He must be related to a quest or something. I see you. Josephus Fielder. I would love to see a list of that to see just how much, what the bonuses are for all those things. Like if you had every single one, if you can get every single one. Like this is free to take. This is free to take. You know, I need to check something. Crabble juice. Is it... Do crabbles taste like apples? Or do they taste like crabs? I wish someone in the game would explain what Fizzos is. Seems important. Like, how's that not come up in any dialogue?
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission.
Oh, is the Artificer Laureate doing bad things too? Or is she really just taking a long deprivation tank dip? Are you... Oh, right, you were the gun person. I forgot they mentioned that.
You. I don't know who you are. But if you thought it wise to bring a cultist into the heart of Order territory, you are deeply foolish. I have not the slightest theory as to how you bypassed our guards. But if it was through violence, be assured, it will be returned exponentially.
As is no threat. As is no threat. If she was going to harm someone, she would have already.
Exactly. Though to be honest, I was thinking of filleting you, but it didn't seem worth getting Artificer all over me.
I shall be the judge of her trustworthiness myself. There is a cultist-centric issue the Order needs resolved. I suspect you are capable of doing such. If you are not, I cannot trust you, and certainly cannot allow you to see Ruth.
If these cultists are suffering the same affliction of being traitorous curs as the others seem to be, then I look forward to killing them.
Let's hear what the plan is first.
My task is this. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton.
Newton?
Which is a nearby site of historical
Isaac?
but not strategic
Sir?
significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there.
As much as I'd welcome the bloodshed, it may be wise for me to avoid members of the Dawn until I get their treachery sorted.
You think we wouldn't have to bother with this, seeing as the orders. If it means earning the Ur's trust, we can deal with the
I'll
cultists.
withhold my appreciation until this task is complete. May you act within the equation's confines.
So is that implying that if I do stuff as a stuff, the cultists will be passive? That kind of could be cool. Is there anything else to do in here before I leave? That one, that one. I wonder if there's a secret way to get in there. Probably not, because I don't think there's a secret way to get to see Auntie Cleo. Okay, out we go. Vesla plus his garden. Okay, we'll do that one. Sister, a sister. Which one is the main quest? Studying disruption. Studying disruption. So where is that? No, 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 no. Yes. So basically, I should go like this. Here, maybe? does seem good to have done Praetor first, and like get the information about the console, and then the thing for the rifts before coming here. I feel like it's gonna help more.
Use caution as you progress. There's been reports of Ursopods in the area.
Show me the goo bears. Oh, that sounds like goober. I like. Oh.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Oh my god, this gun is stupid. I didn't even know you were there. Ursopod brains. Pick up burst heavy gun. The grizzly cerebral core of an ursopod, not brain food. Oh, they look cool though. They do look cool. I thought they were going to be transparent from the graphic for them. Not that this isn't cool. Ooh. Fancy plant? What is this? Architect's Verglus. A new one for me. I don't know what that's for.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100. 1 being entirely pain-free, and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount of pain I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
Your observation is correct, which is a diagnostic in its own right. Now, if you were to indicate, using a scale of 0.4 to 12.7, how close you are to going into shock?
Sadly, that scale is entirely beyond my current comprehension, thus leading me to believe I'm already in shock, and the question itself was the actual test.
Excellent. Our diagnostic is complete, and you should feel free to resume bemoaning your agony.
Oh, okay. Ooh. I can make a trauma kit. Still haven't used these yet, but good to have them. You never know. I think this person is dead. Oh, she actually is bemoaning her pain. So we need to find the guy who had the repair stuff, too, on the way there. Or, I guess, maybe because I have high engineering, it won't be an issue. There's a... That was cool. There's a bit of audio in this track where it sounds like a phone buzzing at a really low tone. Like if your phone was in the other room and vibrated. What is this stuff? I bet it's a crafting material. This is not the crafting material. This is. Oh, I thought it was gonna... Have I picked it up before and didn't even know? Architect, maybe it's junk? Surely it's not junk. No. What are you? Architect's Verglus. To do... Oh, there it is. When did I get all of this? An uncommon material for crafting at workbench. Prime's thermal stability. Order philosophers sometimes joke that this forms only in places the architect has abandoned, even though that technically encompasses all of creation. That's depressing. Is there any anti-Cleo presence on this planet? Because they did have the archive for a little while, right? It seems like this planet, despite having a gigantic map, is actually more suited to follow the paths to get to places. Big guns. This ain't even Anchorage. Friendlies? These are friendlies.
Do you see these magnificent weapons? They have the greatest destructive potential the Protectorate can bring to bear. Tell me then, why should they not have been installed here?
Not an issue of ammunition or targeting calculation capacity. Is it because of the low ambient temperature on Cloister?
Very astute. The ambient temperature is indeed below a critical threshold at all times, yet the Protectorate ignored our warnings repeatedly.
Instances like this, are they reason for the Great Schism?
Correct. At every turn we tried to guide them with logic and reason, but they could not see past their own hubris. Thank the Architect we are no longer exposed to such.
Okay.
Move it.
Who's saying move it and everything? What's going on over there?
Another object, just gone. Nothing should work.
Excuse me, I don't think you have the
It's fine, but don't get too close. You won't survive direct contact with the rift.
That's below their minds.
All the items we put into the rift, they've been reconstituted.
But in a state far different from their original configuration.
Guys?
Fascinating.
Guys, you are a little too close to this, I think.
Lord damn it. It's reverted to its previous state. Was it a failing of the device or an inevitable effect of the passage of time? Perhaps the Architect has imposed certain limits on the rifts.
Are they going to keep going back to it every time I do this?
Hurry, assistant, activate the monitoring equipment and take readings.
There's no goop to be gotten from this. It's just... looks like almost like a locker. It is a locker.
Again, it has reverted. Timing seems similar to the last state change. But is that indicative of the properties of the rift or of the device?
How many times can you do this?
It's open again. Quickly, record all the relevant data and take down your observations. Reverted again.
There's a helmet.
Infuriating. They opened it. Hurry, assistant, activate the monitoring equipment and take readings.
How do I get that? I want that helmet.
Observe. On rare occasion, the plan provides... Again, it has reverted. Timing seems similar to the last stage. It's open again. Quickly, record
What was he
all
saying about...
relevant data and take down your observations.
Okay, well, that seems to just happen over and over again.
Again. Infuriating.
Okay, well, I'm happy to give you guys something to think about. Is that really all there was? I guess I got rift residue out of it, but...
Architect
oh, I didn't realize.
love. That was incredible. That small, portable device changed the state of the rift anomaly in an instant. From observing how the device operates and how the rift reacted to it, it seems to be using some kind of energy burst generated by a magnetic field to re-deregulate the structure of the field around the rift. Truly an astounding piece of technology.
Actually, it aligns the rift with its surroundings by readjusting its etheric substrate.
That's quite ingenious. The rifts are unlike any other phenomena heretofore observed. We've still so much to learn. Would you consider allowing me the opportunity to open the casing and examine the inner workings? No, forget I asked. What a preposterous question. Thank you for the demonstration. It was most enlightening. You have given my team and I a good deal to think about, and to try and fit into our current theoretical framework. It seems rifts do not fit cleanly into our current understanding of the universal equation.
Oh, okay. Good talk. Anything else here of note? Guess not. Yeah, this does seem kind of like a linear planet, but maybe not. No, because now I can actually cross... well, can I? Seems safe enough. And then there's stuff over there and over there, and I need to kind of figure out how the terrain works in this place. But you know what? I think that's enough for now anyway, so thanks for joining me. Back, all the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.